Hey guys, I'm going to show you some festival hairstyle ideas for afro and curly hair. I'll mainly be using my leave-in conditioner and shea butter mix and some gel. The first hairstyle is a bantu crown, so we're going to section off our hair from ear to ear. And working with the back section, make sure you moisturise and seal. I'm using Shea Moisture's restorative conditioner and my shea butter mix. Split that back section into two again, and we're simply going to braid the hair. Braid in about 1 to 1.5 inch sections, but it really doesn't have to be neat. The intention is simply to stretch the hair. It will look something like this when you're done. Moving back to the front section, we are going to create our crown. So, working from the top middle of our forehead, we are going to create diagonal partings. I'm going to make 3 large bantu knots. So trying to be as neat as possible, I'm making diagonal partings to create little triangle shapes for my bantus. And to bantu knot, all you have to do is just twist the hair and let it roll up on itself. So you can see here, I'm just winding it around, and that's going to create your knot. Because I've got quite kinky hair, I don't need to use anything to keep it in place, but if need be, use small elastic bands so they're nice and hidden. So I'm just going to create bantu knots in the other 2 sections. Now, working again with the back section, we're going to take those braids down. You'll see we have a nice bit of definition from that braid out. I'm going to take my afro pick and simply fluff, and then I'll use my fingers as well to separate and create the desired look. And you see, it is that simple. I've got a nice bantu crown and a fun party back braid out. This next hairstyle is in memory of my fro hawk last year, so we're going to make 3 sections. To do that, we're going to make a parting going from the front of my ear right the way around to the other side. And we'll make a second parting going from behind my ear. So this will give you 3 sections to work with. Working with that front section, we're again going to moisturise, but more focusing on the edges to get them really nice and sleek. And I'm going to add a little bit of gel as well to really smooth down my edges. Of course, if you've got baby hairs and all that stuff, do some really fun patterns and designs. I'm just using my boar bristle brush to really smooth down my hairs and get a really nice sleek finish. And you're going to do the same thing for the other 2 sections, really simple. And once you're finished, just fluff it out and shape it how you want, and you will have a rock star puff hawk. For our next hairstyle, we're going to make a middle parting, and we're going to split off a small section towards the front on both sides. I'm simply braiding my hair again just to keep it stretched, but you can skip this part. Coming back to those front 2 sections, you are going to very loosely flat twist them. Once you're done, take out the braids if you did braid your hair to stretch them and fluff it out. take those really loose twists and pin them just going upwards to reach the crown of your head. So you'll have a really nice kind of milkmaid boho hairstyle look. But this is not festival enough for me, so I'm going to take some coloured cream eyeshadows and make some really fun colours. It's a really great way to add temporary colour, it's really fun and causes no damage and washes out so easy. So I'm just applying that to random sections of my hair, getting it blue and bronze, but you can add as many different colours as you want. And there you go, super fun and festival, crazy, colourful. Really love it. For this last hairstyle, you're going to section off 1/3 of your hair, starting from the top of the forehead, going down to the nape of the neck. Then we're going to moisturise. It's always great to moisturise when you're styling your hair. It keeps the hair nice and soft and supple, and it makes it easier to work with. So I'm just using a clip on that larger section so that it doesn't get in the way. And on this third of hair, we are going to do a chunky flat twist. Once you're done, you're going to take one of these decorative hair gems. You may get them in little children's hairstyle packs in any of your beauty supply stores, and you are going to attach them to your twist. So I like to put them in each segment of the twist, working my way down. And once you're done, you can simply take the clip out and rock your fro like this. But if you've got a long festival weekend or you just fancy something a bit more protective, I'm going to show you another option. Working with that larger part, we are going to split it off into about 3 or 4 sections to make chunky flat twists. Flat twists are really the simplest protective style that you can do. You simply twist, and as you're bringing the hair over, you are taking hair from underneath. So any of that loose hair is being gathered up into the strands as you twist. When you're done twisting, simply take a snag-free hairband and scoop all of those flat twists into a low, simple, messy bun. So you've now got that really cool feature flat twist with all the gems and beads attached, and your hair is still protected. So guys, those are my festival hairstyles for this year. If you're looking for more festival hairstyles for curly and afro hair, I'll leave a link down below to last year's video. Well, don't feel like because you have curly or afro hair that you have to put it in like some long-term protective style. Festivals are all about expressing yourself and having fun, so that's just what we're gonna do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, I'm thinking of doing a Q&A, like my very first Q&A, so make sure you're following me on Snapchat and Instagram because I'll probably do a call out on there. Otherwise, you can leave some questions for me down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!